Joining us now is Lara Trump, President Trump's daughter-in-law and a senior advisor to his re-election campaign. She is joining us exclusively this morning. Lara, good morning. And first, we want to start by extending our condolences to you and the entire Trump family for your loss.
Thank you so much. Well, it's great to be with you guys, and thank you. Robert will be very missed by all of us.
We appreciate your time this morning. We want to ask you about the Democratic National Convention this last week. Your father-in-law, the president's repeatedly attacked Joe Biden as Sleepy Joe and Slow Joe, but his acceptance speech on Thursday was widely praised. Even Fox News described it as enormously effective. So doesn't that blow a hole in the president's argument?
Well, the fact that he got through a speech that was on a teleprompter, I mean, we kind of expected that. It was all laid out for him there. But look, I think what you're going to see is a very different depiction of America. What we saw last week from the Democrats, really their entire convention was about bashing Donald Trump. And it was a dark, dismal, and really depressing vision of America, I think, that they presented. We are going to have the opposite. Ours will be hopeful and inspirational and patriotic. And we want people at the end of our 4 days to be reminded that America continues to be the greatest, most exceptional nation in the world. So we're very excited for it. I think you're going to be surprised by some of the things we do. The president will be part of our convention every single night. So we're excited to showcase that for people.
And Lara, let me drill down with you a little bit on messaging specifically, because as you say, as the president has said, you're accusing the Democrats of having a dark and gloomy message. And yet President Trump said yesterday, quote, "I'm the only thing standing between the American dream and total anarchy, madness, and chaos." Is that the message we can expect to hear from the president this week? And how is that positive, Lara?
Well, I think that's the truth. Look, the reality is the Democrats didn't once address the fact that in the Democrat-run amazing cities that we have in America, these cities are being completely taken over by chaos. And sadly, the mayors of these cities are letting their citizens down. They are not protecting small businesses. They are not keeping people safe. They're letting anarchy overrun things. And I think whenever you see that that is the platform that the Democrats really have right now, and President Trump is the American dream. I mean, what he did in the first 3 years in office was incredible. We had the greatest economy we've ever had in the history of this country.
But
we
Lara,
know
to be
rising
clear,
tide
Lara,
lifts
there are
all
still
ships.
13
that
million
is exactly
people.
What he plans to do.
Lara, let me just follow up with you very quickly. Still 13 million people out of work in the wake of the pandemic.
Yeah, but we are seeing a great recovery. Look, we did. I hate to tell Joe Biden, we did shut the country down, Joe. And in the past 90 days, around 10 million new jobs have been created in this country. So we do have a very sharp, almost V-shaped recovery that we see happening right now. And we can expect, as we come out of coronavirus, there's only one choice between Joe Biden and Donald Trump as to who can get the economy back up and running and bring people back to work. It's Donald Trump.
Lara, let's ask you about the coronavirus if we can. Joe Biden laid out a specific plan to fight the virus, rapid testing, resources to open schools safely, follow the science. What is wrong with that prescription, and what exactly is the president's plan?
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, that's actually exactly what this president did. And thank goodness we didn't listen to Joe Biden back in January.
Is the president following the science? He's been critical of his own scientists.
Absolutely, he has. He has from the beginning. And I want to remind everybody that Donald Trump stopped travel coming from China to the United States to prevent the infection from spreading too quickly at the same time that Joe Biden called it xenophobic and fear-mongering, that Nancy Pelosi said we should all come down to Chinatown, that they wanted people to stay out. Donald Trump from the beginning has been following the science. I'll remind everybody that he partnered with the private sector to create ventilators so that not a single American went without ventilators that needed them. He's done an incredible job, and sadly, it has not been reported as such.
Lara, we're out of time right now. Of course, it was a March 18th tweet when Joe Biden did accuse the president of being xenophobic and fear-mongering when he was using the phrase Chinese virus in his tweet that day. We appreciate your time and for being us. We wish you good luck in the convention next week.
Thanks, Lara.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Great to be with you.
A reminder that NBC News will have complete coverage of the Republican National Convention Monday through Thursday nights at 10 o'clock Eastern.